middle shot somewhere, and it didn't really tell anything about the story. And then you cut into a close-up, and they were unnecessary. The bit where he's running away and all that stuff with the car, it's not telling me anything about the story. Do you know what I mean? The shots are quite similar, and they just look like they're put in to fill a gap, where they're not actually advancing your story in any way, shape, or form. I think you could have been more stylish in using, as your teacher said, for me, if you want to create a sense of confusion in your characters, then you need to use shots that tell the audience that. Whereas your shots kind of, as we said, were a little bit like a car commercial. So they didn't bring me along in the story in that way. Does that make sense? But well done. I mean, I think you need to work on your framing a little bit, and I think you definitely need to look at your exposures a lot, because it's going up and down. And that sort of stuff really takes you out of the film. Does that make sense? Am I speaking too quickly?
What's that, mate?
Does that make sense to you?
Yeah,
As a cameraman, when I look at this, I see you're telling a story, but I see a lot of shots that are unnecessary and should have been something a little more stylistic, because you're trying to create a confusion in the man's head. Does that make sense? The second one is silent movies.